I can't do that. I can't. I know Jamel was there, Jamal was there, Errol was there. There's a lot of Texas dudes around when I done it, but I'd rather get beat up by, every Texas guy in the building than have to go home and, try to sleep at night or look at my wife and be like, hey, I'll protect us. I'll stand up for us, and she'll probably believe it, but am I going to believe it? That's what's important. And so, you can't have somebody out there chastising you like that. That's the fight that I want. And, I know he's been out for a minute. If he wants to get a tune-up, that's perfectly fine with me. But by next year, we should be fighting.
Jamel or Jamal?
Jamal. Jamel, Jamel, he's moving up from 154 to 168 to fight Canelo.
Yeah.
Jamal, he fights at 160, and he's about to move up to 168. And, we need to make it happen. Obviously, we had a disagreement recently that had to get figured out. But that would be a big fight for the fans. I know a lot of people want to see it, and that's what I want. That's what I want next.
Hey, yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy, Boxing Fanatic. I'm back with another one. Caleb Plant was on $1 million worth of game, and he called out Jermall Charlo. And he letting Jermall Charlo know, you can get that get back. And they had some disagreements that they got to settle. So I'm hoping Jermall take that call out and settle the score so he can't get that slap back. Hey, yo, what up, you guys? It's your boy, Boxing Fanatic. Back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest and greatest content. So, Caleb Plant versus Jermall Charlo. We all know what happened. And Caleb Plant ended up slapping Jermall Charlo for pulling the man's beard. And Caleb Plant told Jermall Charlo, hey, look, man, don't be touching my face like that. And he had his wife right there with him. And Jermall Charlo calling the man out his name, calling the man, white boy ain't gonna do this, white boy ain't gonna do that. And then Jermall Charlo grabbed the man's beard again. That's where the infamous slap came in at. And y'all seen what happened when he slapped Jermall Charlo. And Jermall Charlo, at that time, he still didn't get no get back. Caleb Plant wouldn't have been walking out of that arena. I don't care who was trying to hold me back. None of that would never happen. We would have been like two pit bulls going at it out of the arena. We both would have been going to jail that day. But yeah, so Jermall Charlo, he got a chance to settle the score. I know I can see that press conference being, huge, being big. They both talking shit. And Caleb Plant, I know he gonna reference the slap. Jermall Charlo, of course, he in some kind of shape. And I know, Charlo may not be, in that kind of shape, fight night shape. But, of course, he stay in the gym. He stay working through it all. And Charlo has moved his camp. He moved his whole life down to Florida with Roy Jones and Pensacola. So him and Roy Jones is, they tight with each other now. They going on fishing. They training a lot. And Ronnie Shields told Jermall Charlo that he need to go down there and and team up with Roy Jones so he can get his mind back right, outside of the ring, inside of the ring, mentally, physically, spiritually. And that's what he need right now. He need that tutelage from, an old veteran, somebody that's going to give him game, that's going to give him knowledge, somebody that's going to show him a couple of things. That would be the part where Jermall Charlo can get that slap back from Caleb Plant. Not to the point to where, he jeopardized his money, but slapping so hard, just like he slapped him. He looked like he slapped all the fight out of Jermall Charlo. But Charlo looked like he had been drinking. He just looked like he haven't been there mentally, spiritually, physically. I don't know, what's going on outside of the ring, but he haven't been there. And it clearly shows because he had been getting into it a lot lately. And normally that's not him. The roles has reversed. As normally his younger brother, Jermall Charlo, now it's him that's being the one that's, getting into it a lot. Because normally it would be Jermall Charlo Big Charlo is the calmer one, and people not understanding. You know, Charlo, he ended up getting into it again, and he ended up getting pushed. And him and David Benavidez got into it. You know, Swift, Jerry Hurd pushed him. So it was a lot, you know, Charlo had been going through and still going through. I think he's still, you know, battling a lot. He said he's about 80, 90% healthy, mentally, physically, spiritually. You know, Caleb Plant and Jermall Charlo, and that infamous slap, of course, they're going to keep showing that. They're going to keep showing that. They're going to keep showing that just to remind Jermall Charlo. But that should be fuel to Jermall Charlo to, like, you know, really want to put hands on Caleb Plant. And I think if he go into that fight with that kind of mentality, you know, killer be killed kind of mentality, like, yeah, I'm coming to F you up. I'm coming to rough you up by any means necessary. You know, even pull out some of Tyson Fury and David Benavidez tricks to the trades that they like to throw elbows. And if the ref can't see it, throw it. You know, you got to be kind of slick and dirty all at the same time. And that's what David Benavidez was to Caleb Plant. He roughed him up. He roughed him up, because if you look at the fight between Caleb Plant and David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant, you can see the difference. Canelo Alvarez he came back and won at the last minute, but David Benavidez really roughed him up, because if you look at his face, it was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. Yeah, that's the difference between those two fighters, but they just need to get in the ring, man, just settle the score, and that's my honest opinion. Y'all let me know if, you know, y'all can see Caleb Plant and Jermall Charlo. Who y'all? If you enjoy content like this and you want to see more, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.